Hey YouTube, in this video I wanted to talk about purchasing items at your local coin stores and shops compared to purchasing them online at the various dealers. Now you may have seen that I'm doing a series reviewing online metal dealers, but I don't just purchase online. Here in California, especially in Los Angeles, there's a lot of different places you can go to. Coin stores, pawn shops, we buy gold places, all the little antique shops. Now, what I wanted to talk about and specifically actually is the tax rate. Now, here in California, if you purchase metals from any of the places that I mentioned, you have to pay 9.5% sales tax. And that goes for generic rounds, government bullion, numismatic bars, nuggets. It doesn't matter. It's 9.5% unless you purchase $1,500 or more in that transaction. And I think it's very safe to say that most people don't purchase that much at a time, especially not every time that you buy something. Now, there's really not any online dealer in California that's based in California that charges tax, but I'm not sure if there is. But if there were, they would have to charge tax also if you live in the state it's getting shipped to. But for someone that cost averages like me, it just kills your averages. I mean, you go here, you want to get a tube of Silver Eagles. Well, gotta add $35. Tube of Libertads, $42. Just want to go and get a single one? Oh, $2 tax. It's really ridiculous. Don't think about getting one of the big boys here. $70 tax. If you go and get just a standard 1 ounce gold eagle, a 1 ounce coin, after the premium, you still have to pay like $110 in tax. It's like they're actively discouraging people from buying precious metals, and I see it all the time. And when I'm in the shops, I see people so surprised all the time. Oh, I got this set of coins, from JM Bullion without tax, or I got this kilo from Provident Metals, but it just doesn't work that way, and it really hurts the businesses here, especially as people come in. You can't really get a good price. It doesn't really matter. You could get the best price. As long as you're paying at 9.5%, it really kills the average. And sadly, I've seen a few shops go because of that, because you just can't compete. I mean, I have yet to pay tax on any of my purchases. It's because they've been online, or I've purchased more than $1,500. And, that gets tiresome, doing it that often. And, you go to these pawn shops and they already pretty much are higher. They want to sell you Eagles for $25 here and there. But, something needs to change. Every state has a different threshold for the tax, if they have it. Who's choosing these numbers? Who woke up and said, okay, let's say $1,500 is what you need to spend and not pay tax? It just doesn't really make any sense to me. And of course, no one likes paying any kind of tax, and I know it's necessary, but I don't really get where they're coming up with the idea for this is the amount you have to buy. Because I could go all day at these shops and not see somebody spend $1,500. That's easy. Most people don't have just $1,500 laying around to go buy metals. And I think that if something changes, we can get more local business here. And another reason I made this video is because there is legislation now for California. They want to tax any precious metals purchases you make from an online dealer, regardless of if they're California based or not. And that would really, turn a lot of people off of metals, which it seems like they're trying to do. But, you know, I can't just go down to my shop and pick up a kookaburra. You know, I can't. I mean, I could, but it just wouldn't be worth it. So, if you're still watching this, let me know your thoughts on how this works. What's the tax situation for your state? If there is tax, and then at what amount or under what amount? I know some states there's tax, they tax it differently. It's if you purchase over a certain amount, you have to pay tax. So thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to your comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot, YouTube.